All too often, shame can hinder generosity. Your circumstances could be bettered by others if you're willing to be open and honest with them. And we learned that the hard way. I feel personally that I've gotten a lot of growth from being a part of the church. And I also have been very challenged.
The sermons, they're what this congregation needs to hear from God. It's been very convicting at times, which means you're in the right place. It's just that they are actually caring about your spiritual welfare.
And I think just seeing the growth even in just our kids, let alone us personally, has been phenomenal. My daughter's favorite answer is Jesus. She cheers Jesus. She has old pom-poms and cheers, "Yay, Jesus," because she's that excited. And that's because of the workers who are investing their time and their efforts on Sunday mornings in children's church.
I think with the church, you have to jump in.
Yeah, if you don't get involved in even the smallest way, being a greeter, helping out with the parking, you're missing out on interactions that could help encourage you or encourage the person who's coming.
We help out wherever we can. We help lead impact groups. We work with Jim. I work with the high school guys, and Beth works with the high school girls. We helped with VBS. Beth helped with pre-K, and I did one of the skits.
It's about the relationship you have personally with Christ and sharing that light you have with others. And you can't share a light if you're not plugged in. About a year and a half ago, we were in the midst of a small group, and it came time to tithe for the month. And we've been tithing on a fairly regular basis because we felt called to, but at the same time, our pantry was empty. We have 2 little kids. I have medical needs where I need to have certain things in the house. He's like, "No, but we need to tithe." And I said, "But tithe can go to groceries." And it was an argument between us.
I felt that we should honor God's word, and
I'm like, we have current needs right now that need met. How can we do that?
it came down to me looking at our bank account and turning around and kneeling and laying on the ground and praying and praying for God to deliver food to our family.
Our small group, I think, met the next night, and the guy who had signed up for snacks seemingly bought half of the snack aisle at H-E-B and brought them to the house and left them there. When we were cleaning up and I realized that the friend had left all that he did, it was almost like a slap to the face. Like, we had an argument about food, and look what we have been blessed with in a very short period of time. I went, okay, I get your message, God.
It puts everything in a different perspective, just being faithful to God. We were following God's will, and if you follow God's will, He reward you, but not in the way that you expect.
It's been a hard lesson for me to learn, and I'm pretty sure He's not done with me yet on it, but it's been a really good lesson to learn. When I hear unfinished, I think potential. A piece of wood can turn into an amazing bowl. It's the centerpiece of your table with enough work and effort on the hands of the maker.
We have so much untapped potential in the church. Other churches have, the same plans, the same goals, the same visions, but I think what's different about our church is we have the potential to make these things happen in both the gifts that God has given us as a congregation and the drive as a congregation.
The fact that something can be a raw object, and then through time and through effort and through the refining and refinishing, it can turn into something amazing. I think all of us in the hands of the maker can do amazing things, and I'm excited to see where that growth leads for myself, my husband, and our kids.
For me, it's more the logistics of what needs to be done, what needs to be taken care of. Let's go. Let's get everybody together. Let's do this and make this unfinished project finished. There's purpose behind this. And whether it's saying silly words and silly voices or donating money or doing something, it's immensely rewarding.
It's amazing to see what's going to happen next.